Hello and welcome to Season 3, Episode number 5 of Aberdeen FC, the Red Revival. So as we can see here, we're now at the round of 16 and we've been drawn against Chelsea with the first leg to be played at Pittodrie today. Before we crack on with that, we'll just get you caught up with what's happened previously since the Sociedad game. We had a home game against Dundee United, which we won 4-0. Farage, Kasumi, Hannibal and Watson with the goals. We then went away to Hibs at Easter Road, we won 6-0. Cittadini, Mastantuono, Siebert, Ranocchia and Muenta with a double. Mikic got a 10 rating in that game as well. He assisted 5 of the goals. And then a home game against Hearts where we won 3-1. Eriugo, Lawrence and Maya giving us a victory on that occasion. So we'll move on now to the Chelsea game. And so the lineup today for the Chelsea game, we've got Dalberg playing in goals. And we've also got Mikic on the right of the fence, Cittadini and Siebert playing centre-back, Thomas at left-back, Pablo Maya defensive mid, Johannesson centre-mid, Mastantuono in the right wing, Mosquera on the left, Rachmani and the very much out of form John Kennedy playing up front. So we'll get the team submitted, get into the team talk, might make a couple of tactical tweaks for this game as well, just to try and counter any sort of threats that Chelsea have got in this one. And we'll tell the guys who've been on a good run, pump the fists, give them encouragement to make us proud today. As I said, we'll make a couple of tactical tweaks as well. Going to go a little bit more cautious in terms of our mentality. Chelsea offer a threat, particularly through the middle, play quite narrow, but we're going to do overlaps to try and combat that, see if we can get any success out of it today. Have a look at the lineups, see we've got our usual 4-2-4 formation for us, and as we're saying about Chelsea, they're playing pretty narrow today. They're coming in with a 4-2-2 formation, so they've got a box formation there in the middle of the pitch, which could leave them a little bit vulnerable to attacks from out wide, which is why we've put the overlaps on. So we're underway, again we're in good form at the moment. We've had some good games in the build up to this one. John Kennedy's still not scored, by the way, just to make you aware of that. He's still in very poor form. So we get the first highlight of the game, which is Chelsea playing out from the back, as we expected them to do. And they're just kind of playing it around, but we are pressing them pretty relentlessly at the moment. Hopefully we can get it. Mosquera's got it, and Mosquera's put it in. Mistake from Chelsea at the back, trying to be a little bit too cute, playing it out from the back, and we have punished them. We take a 1-0 lead. It's a very bright start for us and exactly what we wanted from this game. Hopefully we can keep Chelsea quiet, keep this lead intact, at least for the first half, maybe try and build on it more further in the second half once we see how Chelsea are kind of playing in this game, but they've offered very little at the moment. And just in saying that, we've got a corner in the 30th minute to Chelsea. Chilwell swings it in, Siebert clears. Chilwell regains possession, he's cut back inside, and that's a good save from Dalberg to keep us 1-0 ahead. Chilwell to take the resulting corner. And it's still coming in. Sterling. Adesio, we're forcing them back now, which is good. So we'll see what comes of it. Approaching the half-time stage of the game. We've been pretty much on top in this one. Plenty of chances compared to Chelsea's just one chance. So coming into half-time, we've been performing pretty well. But I'm going to tell them I want more possession because we're struggling a little bit with that side of things, to see if we can garner some sort of reaction from the players. Tell them we've got faith in them as well, just to give them that extra bit of encouragement going forward. Again, Chelsea have had a lot of possession, done very little with it though. As we get through the first 10 minutes of the first half, the second half nearly, Chelsea are breaking forward. And they're going forward at pace. We've got Sterling coming through, and that's straight at Dalberg. Well held as well. So again, see if we can try and build on this lead, give us something to work with for the second leg away from home at Stamford Bridge. As we get into the 68th minute nearly, might start to think about making some changes, especially when we've got some bookings there. think we're going to take off the mark-specific positions. Chelsea are playing with inverted wing-backs. I don't want my wing players being dragged out of position. We'll bring Kasumi on so that he can play the winger role. Again, give us a little bit more width out there. Still going to stay cautious. I'm just going to play a little bit wider. See if there's anyone else we think is worth bringing on for this one. And it may be Siebert coming off for Simic. Just with that booking, he's a little bit worrying. Same with Maya, he's also looking a bit nervous, but we'll keep him on for now. Bring Renier on, he's a threat as well in the air. More of a threat than what Mosquera is, which we might need when we're playing that winger, crossing it into the back post. So we're getting now to the final 15 minutes of the first leg. Chelsea have come back into it in the second half a little bit, as we look to break now with John Kennedy, but he's lost possession to Mudryk. Chelsea now come forward again. Kennedy, good work rate there from him, in fairness. Johannesson, we've still got possession here, we're still coming forward with Johannesson. Kasumi plays it back, and Pablo Maya's put it in from the edge of the box to give us a 2-0 lead. Probably flatters us a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to take him off anyway for now. Just him sitting with that booking is a little bit worrying. Bring David Watson on. Mikic with his booking as well. We'll get him off for Calvin Ramsey. That'll complete our subs for today's game. But yeah, 2-0 lead is pretty good for the first leg for us. Pretty happy with the performance. We've kind of limited Chelsea. They've not had much in the way of any sort of key highlights either. Rainier's picked up a booking as well, unfortunately. So yeah, it looks like we're seeing this one out. Final few minutes of the game. Just waiting on the final whistle. And there we go, we've got a 2-0 lead to take into the second leg at Stamford Bridge, and hopefully we can defend that lead and get through to the quarter-final stages for the second season in a row. Yeah, Chelsea lost possession, just didn't create as much with it. So tell the guys that we're proud of them today. We'll get continuing on. Puts us in a good position, and that's quite a good result for us as well, with Celtic and Rangers drawn. See, it's pretty tight up top of the league. So we'll play the Queen of the South game off camera, and we'll come back for the second leg of the Chelsea game soon. And so we're back for the second leg against Chelsea. Again, we've got that 2-0 lead from the first leg to defend. But before we get cracking on with the match, we'll just show you how we got on with Queen of the South for anyone that's interested. Went away from home to Palmerston Park. We won 4-0. Riccardo, Farage, Borza and Johannesson. Now on to the second leg. And so on to the lineup for the second leg against Chelsea. We've got Dalberg in goals today. Play Ramsey at right back. Cittadini and Siebert will partner each other in centre back, with Thomas at left back, Pablo Maya defensive mid, Johannesson centre mid. Really just kind of switched them around. I'd noticed that the pressing forward had been dropping in to similar positions. So Mosquera in the right wing, Rainier on the left wing, Rachmani and Mastantuono up front, because I'm sick of John Kennedy basically not scoring goals for us. So we dropped him off today. Might bring him on at some stage, but he's playing so poorly that I need to play my winger up front, unfortunately. So we'll get the team submitted, get a look into the dressing room first of all, tell the guys they're on a good run. No point in changing that because they certainly are. Hopefully with that we can get some result from today. I'm just going to make some similar changes to the last game. Just go cautious. We'll get the team submitted. Chelsea are playing a little bit wider today. Sterling and Ocampos out in the wings rather than playing centrally. So I've not went for the overlaps. I don't want us to be holding the ball up too much out wide. I want us just to be going for it. We play our usual 4-2-4 formation as we just seen. So get the game kicked off. Again, as we said, defending the 2-0 lead from the first game. So hopefully we don't concede early here to make things difficult for ourselves. And in the opening 10 minutes, we've got the first highlight now for Chelsea. The looks of it, playing back from a free kick, all the way back to the goalkeeper, which allows us a little bit of time to come forward, set our lines a little bit better. Chelsea still just playing it back. You would think they would have learned their lesson from the first leg that we can pick them off this way at times, but they're now coming down the left with Sterling. And they've had a shot there from distance, which was a good one to be fair from Caicedo. But we've managed to weather that storm a little bit. Again, it's a 0.02 XG shot that they've had. They've had another one, and now we've got Nkunku with a free kick. Again, plays it just over the top of the crossbar. So I think we're doing pretty well then at the moment. Haven't had any chances as of yet, but we're more just kind of trying to hold on to the lead to date. Mosquera's had a shot for us. Chelsea's 4 shots have produced very little in the way of XG, so we are restricting them in terms of what they're able to do coming forward. Just notice they've got a Cardi up front, so they have actually signed a striker for once. So we try and get the ball down the line there. Chelsea now coming forward, and Ocampos has managed to get round our full-back. He's cut inside and he's put it away for Chelsea, so we're back to 2-1. Just going to take the overlap off on the left, which we'd had on previously. Going to take off, get stuck in as well. I think Chelsea are just passing around our press a little bit. It should hopefully bear fruit for us today. And Chelsea have been kind of dominating possession so far. We've picked up 3 bookings as well in the first half, which isn't ideal. We get a free kick here, Citadini playing it over, Rahmani getting into the channel. Chelsea managed to clear their lines here. Hopefully we can hold on for half time, not concede any more. There is a chance to break. Rahmani plays it out to Rainier. Another good ball over to Ramsey. Plays a ball through to Rahmani, who unfortunately has his shot saved, so we've got a corner to end the half. Can't we do anything with it? Ramsey to swing it in. And Citadini heads it just over the crossbar. So yeah, we're 1-0 down on the day. We've actually had the better of the chances according to the match statistics. And we still hold the 2-1 lead at the moment. I'm going to tell them the shooting is not good enough. Rahmani's demotivated despite having the one clear-cut chance that we had and not scoring it. So that makes perfect sense for Rahmani, but we'll tell them anyway, we've got faith in them. See if we can get anything early in this half to help kind of calm the nerves a little bit. 2-1's a little bit worrying. But Rainier's managed to steal the ball back early here. So we play the ball around. We've got lots of players there in space. It's played through to Ramsey. That's a good ball through to Mastantuono, and he's put another good chance wide. Sounds a clear-cut chance. Chelsea now trying to break off on the right-hand side. But we've managed to regain possession. Johannesson into Maya. And we've got some room here on the right with Ramsey. Swings it in, and Mosquera has finally turned it home for us. Again, we've been threatening that pretty much this game. We've had plenty of good chances. That's 3 clear-cut chances now created. We've managed to convert one of them finally. So we're in good shape here, 3-1 up. It's going to be difficult now for Chelsea to come back and get that 2-goal deficit overturned. So we now come into the 68th minute. Corner from Ramsey, Siebert rises and he's hit off the crossbar. Mosquera has got his second of the game off the recycling of the possession there, so we go 2-1 up on the day, 4-1 on aggregate, and this is going to be extremely difficult now for Chelsea to come back from, as much as they do have good players. I've got another highlight here. I was going to make a couple of changes, but we'll see where this one goes. Potential penalty. Handball getting looked at by VAR, so we'll see if we get awarded it. That would be wonderful. That's no penalty, so it's out then, and we'll make a couple of changes just now. Got a few players on booking, so we'll get Rainier off. He's not playing well anyway. Bring on Picalo for him. Mastantuono, we'll give Kennedy a chance today, see if he can do anything. Coming off the bench, a little bit fresher. Maya's not having a great game, so Watson can come on. And I think we'll bring on Ranocchia for Johannesson. That'll probably do us for now. A couple of players on bookings, but we'll trust them not to do anything too silly in the remaining stages of the game. So Ben Chilwell's has been booked for that handball. It was outside the box. As we approach the final 15 minutes of the game, we're in tremendous shape here. Again, we've played better than Chelsea have today on the day, never mind over the 2 legs, so we can't really be complaining too much. We'll make another change here. We'll get Scott Boyle on for a wee run out, and that'll do us for the changes. We'll just change John Kennedy to a complete forward and attack. Why not try something different with him? It's not working for him in the pressing forward or advanced forward role. So his corner swung in. Chelsea now look to hit us on the break. They've got plenty of players forward here. Sterling has plenty of time. His shot's pretty poor. It's been saved by Dalberg. Corner from Chelsea coming in. Look to have cleared it. James has now got it on the right. It's back to Fernandes, who plays a shot in, but Dalberg manages to save and hold it. Take a little bit of pressure off of us. As we come into the final few minutes of the game now, looks to be wrapped up for us into injury time. Just waiting on final whistle. Got our own little free kick here at the end, over to Ranocchia, who puts a little bit of icing on the cake for this one. We get the 3-1 win and end up by the looks of it. And it's no less than what our performance merited there. Looking at the match stats, we had a tremendous XG, 2.64 away from home. Very good. Possession not great, but we didn't need it today. Clear-cut chances created were strong. And we've got 3 goals to Chelsea's 1 to put us through 5-1 on aggregate. So yeah, very, very impressive win for us, if I do say so myself. And we'll see then where we go from here for the next episode. I'll just show you the schedule very quickly. We've got the quarter-finals coming up. We don't know who we're going to play, but you'll find that out in the next episode, because that'll be the games that we play in that episode. Before we go to that, we'll just get a quick look at the league table. You can see we're sitting top by 4 points from Rangers and Celtic, both still fighting hard and strong in the domestic league. But yeah, finance-wise, we're looking extremely strong as well. Nearly 67 million in the bank, huge transfer budget for us too. Still a bit of surplus in the wages, but yeah, we'll come back anyway for the quarter-finals. Again, thanks again for all the support and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for future content, and remember to like, share and comment on the video to help with the algorithm. Thank you.